Don't forget, Van Gerwen against Barney, and the battle of the basement boys, Simon Willock against Phil Taylor, still to come. Kicking off the commentary tonight are Nigel Pearson and Wayne Mardle.
Thanks, Dave. Peter Wright versus Adrian Lewis. And there we see the table. Peter Wright, his debut season in this Premier League. Adrian Lewis, he's seen it all before. He's beaten 2011 player. Adrian is one of those, if it's his night, he'll probably win. But the thing is, Nigel, over the last 18 months, Peter Wright has been having some brilliant days, and he's the one been winning.
Very much so, Wayne. Yes, Peter Wright, who oozes confidence, looks very, very calm on stage as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
won't let the big-time atmosphere faze him. He's made a wonderful start to life as a Premier League player. 5 points from 3 games, one of only 2 unbeaten. And we are underway here in Glasgow with Peter Wright hitting the big numbers already. What a start! Peter Wright opens up with a first maximum.
I had the pleasure of chatting with Peter Wright over breakfast, and he said, Wayne, I've changed my darts again. They're very similar. Well, I was going to say they're working, Peter.
190.
And the reason he changes? Because it keeps him switched on. It keeps his interest there. Sometimes when you're playing so well, you can just rely on it and get lazy. Peter Wright will never get lazy, because from one morning to the next, he don't know what darts he's going to use.
These two have met 8 times in competitive action. Adrian Lewis has won 6 of them. First time in the Premier League, of course, right in his first year after that wonderful run in the World Championship. And now making a good start to this game against the twice world champion. And the crowd are up for it already. Over 10,000 here at the Hydro. First time we've been here to this brand new venue in Glasgow.
Yeah, you mentioned the head-to-heads there, Nigel. But what I find fascinating is the fact that they've met once on the big stage before, in the UK Open last year, and Peter Wright got the job done. Now 62 will go for a 12 or treble 12. That leaves the little red bit. He gets the little red bit. What a start for Peter Wright. The bullseye measures 12.77 millimetres in diameter, and it was easy for him.
Which just underlines my point at the start of this game. He does not let the big-time atmosphere faze him. He is supremely confident in his own ability and enjoying life in the Premier League, and putting the twice world champion on the back foot already. Adrian, of course, 96. A Premier League finalist in 2011, lost to Gary Anderson on that occasion. And last week, Adrian beaten by Wes Newton 7-2. Looking to get back to winning ways tonight, but it won't be easy against this fella.
Peter just seems nerveless to me. Oh, nonchalant! 60, throw, 60, throw, 60. Adrian Lewis really is, for me, the most naturally talented dart player I've ever seen.
137, Adrian required 91.
He can go for tops here now. What a response. That is an 11 dart leg from Adrian Lewis, and a nice way to bounce back. That's quite a tidy start to this game.
I like the way Adrian's playing the crowd. I don't want to tell this, Adrian, but they don't want you to win this, mate.
60.
Only 60 for Peter Wright. Can Lewis hit the big number? Lovely cover. Another one of those.
96.
Not a bad old start indeed, this. He's in the 60 bed again and again. Moving across, hunting that 60 down. Believe me, that was a hard shot. It was, honestly. I'm not lying to you.
100.
Great start to this game. High quality, as you'd expect. Peter Wright, one of only 2 unbeaten players of the 10 in the Premier League after 3 weeks completed so far. Remember,
16.
after everyone has completed 9 games, the bottom 2 are eliminated from the rest of the Premier League. And the way things are going, you would expect these two to be nailed on, not just for the top 8, but looking good for the top 4 as well.
Well, that was magnificent thinking by Adrian Lewis, knowing that all on the 60 bed, and the 20 bed would not let the finish. 167, treble 19. They'll go back upstairs, or will he? Or will he go treble 16? He's not made up his mind, and now the crowd are getting on his back.
99. Please require 139.
Well, there's pressure on Wright here. Just one break of throw in a game as tight as this. I know it's early stages, but one break of throw can prove absolutely vital
100.
in a game between
68.
2 evenly matched players. 16, double 16. He's going to go for tops here.
48.
Oh, he'd have loved it to have got that, wouldn't he? He would have loved it, but Peter Wright with an opportunity now.
Yeah, with the cauldron that they're playing in, every dart has pressure on it. Wow! Moves over, gets it. Like I said, nerveless.
It wasn't the best life for him, Wayne, was it?
It wasn't at all. He moved over, and the flights he's using, because they're so colourful, Scottish flag flights, that they must have seemed like a barrier as well, but he got it, and he seems to get it, doesn't he? He just seems to get what he's going for, which is good when you're a dart player.
41.
Good start then, Peter Wright, 2-1 up. Over 10,000 here at the Hydro. What a venue. Wright consistently hitting the treble 20. 94.5 average. Adrian's averaging 105, but needs to hold his throw here. Needs to hold his dart.
Well, could go downstairs for a bed that was open. Decided not to. Adrian will be slightly annoyed at that previous leg, because when it 167, only had 1 dart at tops. Would have expected a bit more than that.
100.
It's gone. We're on throw. But Peter Wright may have taken the darts.
100.
Sort of.
It is their one break of throw, Wayne, isn't it? Can prove absolutely decisive in a game like this.
Yeah, at this level. Your opponent makes a mistake, you have to punish it. And that is punishing darts from Peter Wright.
16.
Well, Adrian Lewis has only 1 treble in his last 9 darts. That's why he's struggling to hold throw.
Double 80 needs. Break of throw. That could well prove to be a decisive moment in this game. A break of throw, and if Wright can hold his throw here, a 4-1 cushion would be very nice. And Lewis would have some clawing back to do.
140.
Starting to tug the dart low. That 20 bed. It's not conducive to hitting big scores if you are Adrian Lewis. Whereas this man, not doing a lot wrong, is he?
No, he's playing quite beautifully. And you know, with Adrian, if he was to slip up here, he faces the prospect of going to Exeter next week against Michael van Gerwen for a clash of world champions.
100.
Loses that, that'll be 3 defeats on the trot, and all of a sudden, the way this league table is, you could be looking over your shoulder at the bottom 2. That's how this Premier League works. It's nerve-wracking. There's huge pressure on every player.
It's brutal. He's looking to lead that 167 again. Well, brilliant opportunity now for Peter to put in a big score and move 4 legs to 1 in front. Magnificent darts. That's what you have to do, so your opponent cannot get in the leg, and Peter Wright is doing it magnificently right now.
100. Peter
Yeah, he's
Wright,
rock solid, isn't he?
95.
He's beaten Wes Newton and Phil Taylor, drawn with Dave Chisnell. Looking good here against A.D. Lewis as well. He's going to go for double 12. Oh, that is simply superb! Takes out 95, 4-1 he leads. Over to you, Adrian Lewis.
62.
And what's more, Peter is loving it. He's playing the crowd, he's playing Adrian Lewis. Just full of confidence.
He's only missed one shot at a finish. 80% finish rate for Peter Wright. Hasn't allowed Lewis too many opportunities. And I made the point that one break of throw can prove absolutely pivotal in a game. And Wright in a commanding position here. And the Glasgow crowd are loving it.
You see the difference in styles. Adrian Lewis just brings the dart to his face and
134.
moves the arm forward and releases. Whereas this man, he kind of aims, doesn't he? Points the dart at the target. There's not much rhythm there because he doesn't need it. It's kind of stop-start and it works for him.
He's just rock solid, isn't he, Wright? Just cool as you like, in control,
97.
never flaps. He's always confident, hugely impressive. Body language says a lot, as we know, and Peter Wright, well, oozing confidence, and look at this, playing quite beautifully, plenty of room for another one of those.
140.
To be honest, Nigel, when you dress like Peter Wright, you have to be good, don't you? Well, he'll be disappointed, AD.
Peter Bar,
With another treble 20 to lead double 15. These are the shots that hurt when your opponent is on a two-darter. Got to move over. Well, I thought we would have gone the other way. Treble 18 still needed. That is magnificent. Double 16. What a finish this would be. Oh my! What a finish, and he knows it! And do you know who else knows it? Adrian Lewis. That will have not pleased Adrian one bit.
That could be the moment, with a second break of throw, that decides the outcome of this match. And Peter Wright is looking at the prospect of 7 points from 4 matches at the start of his Premier League career. No worries about relegation for Wright.
123.
That 104 finish was as good a finish as you're going to see. He's got it at the moment. Whatever it takes to be world class at anything, this man has got it in abundance. That belief. And of course he's got the ability, you need that.
Looked to me as though he blocked the treble before he went for the double, but he pulled it off magnificently. Everything he touches turns to gold in this game for Peter Wright, and Lewis well and truly on the back foot now.
Last week, Peter Wright played Phil Taylor, average 100. Look at the finishing, 83%. That's why he's winning this match. Finishes have been delightful. Last week averaged 100 in beating Phil Taylor and decided to change his darts. Just fancied it. Oh dear, oh dear.
Well, one more leg and Wright will be unbeaten after 4 weeks of the Premier League, going to Exeter next week, where he will play Robert Thornton in an all-Scottish clash in glorious Devon. But here now in Glasgow. Treble 18 would set him up. There is a squeak for Adrian Lewis just to get back into this game with a break of throw now.
Adrian, 84.
Got to go. Treble 17 now. Well, 80.
48.
Starting to throw all over the place here.
74.
It's a culmination of the crowd getting on his back, I think, and this man looking more than likely that whatever he's going for, he's going to hit. Moving over again. It's not another miracle dart, is it?
Yeah,
I give up. I give up. Incredible stuff. 6-1. Peter Wright.
It's almost like a trick shot. Looks like the bed's blocked, and he somehow squeaks it into the bed beautifully. 6-1, Peter Wright. And follows it up with decent 10-40. There's no stopping the man right now. Adrian knows the game is almost up.
93.
Some brilliant finishes from Peter Wright. That was only 74, but it was a brilliant finish. 104, 95, 70, the 39, if you remember, when he had to move over because he was blocked. Brilliant. Orchestrating the crowd. I love this. This is what Premier League is all about.
Bit of revenge for Wright on the cards after Adrian beat him 6-5 in a UK Open qualifier last time they met.
81.
Nice steady 81. Can't be a 7-1 against the twice world champion, can it?
43.
Well, Peter Wright is averaging just shy of 98. But Nigel, it's one of those 98 averages where he's not dipped, he's not gone above, he's not doing anything wrong. Well, apart from missing that 60.
100.
It's a time to leave tops, and I've got to say, I cannot see him missing it.
Could be game over any second now, and who could have predicted a 7-1?
36.
Adrian all at sea,
40.
Wright for the match to move on to 7 points from 4 matches in the Premier League. That's a marker. Here we go, playing to the gallery.
No offence to Adrian Lewis or his fans, I want this to go in. This would be magnifique. Oh, Peter!
And he didn't do that just because Adrian's not on a finish. He does it normally, doesn't he? He just does it anyway.
He wants to.
131.
He wants to show off. Good luck to him.
20.
Like I said, wearing that kind of garb, you've got to be good. Got to move inside. Got to move inside that.
No score.
Well.
Adrian, you require 40.
A reprieve. Tops. 10s now for Jackpot. Is he going to blow his chance?
20.
Yes, he is.
Adrian requires 20.
Well, this is remarkable. Can Wright seal the deal now? Yes, he can. Middle of the bed. And Scotland's Peter Wright has opened the night here in Glasgow with a stunning 7-1 win over the double world champion, Jackpot Adrian Lewis, and Wright remains unbeaten in the Premier League.